Hello, everyone. I hope you
The
are all.
presentation's not started yet. Are you going to open it up into a presentation, or is that?
Um, y- yes, can you see the screen now?
Yeah, okay, we're good.
Okay, now it's okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. So today I'm going to talk about organizational behavior in human resources and why organizational behavior is important to help corporates or companies in building relationships between teamers, between departments, and how organizational behavior can help in achievement and success. What is organizational behavior? Organizational behavior is the study of how people interact within groups. Its principles are applied primarily in attempts to make businesses operate more effectively. Organizational behavior is a field that includes sociology, psychology, communication, and management. So basically, the organizational behavior is the study and implementation of on how we can understand human behavior in corporates and how we can organize this behavior of each individual in order to achieve success. And so the business or the company can operate more effectively. Why is organizational behavior important in especially in HR? Organizational behavior is very important in HR, so in human resources department, because human resources is the first person that uh, is like a bridge between the company, the employees, and the client. So human resources are the ones who can understand the potential of a candidate that they are hiring for this company. So they are the people that can analyze this individual's behavior in order to organize it together with the mission and the vision of the company. Organizational behavior is important because it improves employee relations. Understanding organizational behavior helps HR professionals foster a better relationship with employees by comprehending their motivations, attitudes, and behaviors. As I said before, so human resources are the first person that understands individual behavior. They try to bring out the best potential or to understand how the employee is motivated, how motivated is the employee for working, and what the employee should give and take from the company. So is this employee that is going to be recruited in this company ideal candidate for the company? This is why it's important. Then it influences an enhanced leadership and management. By studying the organizational behavior and how you can implement this to the employees, human resources can develop more effective leaders and managers who can inspire and guide teams to achieve organizational goals. By implementing organizational behavior, you bring out the potential and you see which individuals can be good teamers in order for them to be good leaders also for other employees. So in this way you organize a team and you manage effectively that everyone is in their position and you have a higher performance from your employees. It helps in increasing productivity because it leads to improved work environment and better communication between employees and management.
Silvana Michi, we cannot hear you all of a sudden. Your audio stopped. Can you hear us? Can everybody hear? No, yeah, we cannot hear you. Silvana Michi. You might have to reload your connection. Okay, let's just be patient and wait here for a second. I wish I could pause the recording, but I can't. Silvana, it looks like you're still connected. But we just can't hear you or see you right now. Oh, wait, did you disappear? Because I don't
No,
see.
can
There
you
you are.
hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you. Yes.
Okay, okay. Sorry.
Okay, we don't see your presentation anymore.
Um, Now is okay?
Not yet. I don't see it loading yet either. Technical difficulties of the internet. Very common.
Okay,
Okay,
what
here it
about
comes.
now?
I see it.
Okay.
So everybody else should be seeing it here soon too. Okay, I think you're ready to go. Uh-oh, we can't hear you anymore. Silvana, we don't hear you anymore. Are you with us? You're losing your connection. Yeah, I don't hear you. You're probably talking, but I don't hear you. Yeah, I see the presentation too, but I don't hear anything. And Marissa, we see you connected. Yeah, there are problems with the internet lately. It's not very stable. Something's going on with the internet in the last week or two. Sometimes I think that when there's a lot of hacking activity around the world, the internet begins to slow down. I still see Silvana connected and her audio is connected. It's on. Her microphone is activated, but we don't hear anything. I'm going to try muting her microphone and then asking her to reconnect her microphone. See if that works. Yeah, Lake Rim. Yeah, you were thinking it was just your internet? No, it looks like it's around the world internet. Something's going on. And the presentation, like all presentations, um, when you go into your student portal, within a few days, you'll be able to look at those past live classes, and you open up a past live class. Like after a few days, you'll be able to open up this live class, and you will see a link to actually download the PowerPoint presentation. So you can always get the recording of this class, and you can get the PowerPoint presentation. Yeah, we can't hear the presenter yet. Silvana, Silvana is still here. We'll just have to be patient. Something's going on with the connection. And I think what I'm going to do is stop the sharing. It would be nice, though, if I had the PowerPoint presentation, then I could share it from my computer, and then her connection would be more stable. So that's something for us to work on, that I should have the PowerPoint presentation. Well, in the meantime, while we're waiting, if you have any questions about your studies, about any courses, you can write them into chat. But I see Silvana Michi is coming back online right now. So we'll just have to wait 1 second. Oh, looks like there's a different connection coming in here. First of all, now she has 2 connections. Yep, 2 connections. One of them should work.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you.
Okay, yes, sorry,
Silvana,
because
do you want to upload? You can upload your presentation into chat, and then I can download it, and others can download it. But I can share
okay,
it from my computer, and
okay,
I think that will help
okay,
your connection.
yeah.
And or you can send it to my email. Do you have my email?
Mm. Okay, I send it to the chat. So today, I'm really sorry, everyone. Today it has maybe a technical problem with internet. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. So I am going to
Okay.
be downloading your presentation, and I'm going to be opening it up. Okay, so I'll be sharing your presentation here very soon, probably within a minute, but it just takes a little time to find it and open it up. What page were you on?
At page 3. So I finished with page 3.
Okay, so I see.
Now we are at key concepts of organizational behavior.
I'm seeing things on blockchain. Is this? Do I have the right one? I'm seeing the impact of industrial blockchain on energy sectors by
No,
Bibby.
it's organizational behavior in HR.
You must have sent the wrong. Let me try again. Oh, there it is. I
Yeah.
see it. There we go. Oh, so it's a PDF. Got it.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready to go. Okay, let me get back. Share my screen. Okay, how are we doing?
Okay, thank you so much. So now we are at page 4 at key concepts of organizational behavior.
There we go. We're set. Yeah, it's probably a good idea for you to keep your video off and just keep your audio strong.
Yes, yes, this is what I will do because the internet, maybe they are having a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, some of the key concepts of organizational behavior are individual behavior, group behavior, organizational structure and culture, and leadership and management. These are the four concepts that help in organizational behavior management within a corporate. Let's see them all one by one. Individual behavior. Individual behavior involves understanding individual differences, personality traits, perception, and attitudes, and how all of these individual differences can be implicated into the corporate vision and mission in order to help this employee give his best performance into your company. Key theories that are actually related to individual behavior are Maslow, a hierarchy of needs that says that we need to understand what motivates employees in order to understand their behavior and to reinforce their performance and achievement and productivity in the workplace. Then we have the Heisberg's two-factor theory that talks about differentiation between hygiene factors and motivators. So it is very important that you find a good motivator or a good, let's say, reinforcement in order to increase productivity and performance. So this is the comparison of these theories. And then McGregor's theory, X and theory Epsilon is that different management style based on assumption about employee motivations. What this means that what motivates an employee cannot motivate another employee. As everyone is different, everyone has different personality traits, it is very important that we find the right approach to each individual in order to increase their performance and productivity. Then we have group behavior. Group behavior focuses more on how people behave in groups. So in individual behavior, we had how individuals are different and how they try to make an impact into a group or into a team. In group behavior, we focus more on how individuals react or behave within groups. For example, within a team. It includes team dynamics, so how a team is formed, how they operate, and how they perform together. This is what we need to see when we form a team. Or we make a hypothesis before forming a team. So how will these individuals that I will put together will form a group? And if they form a group, what each individual will give to this group? How their own individual behaviors will be formed to make success into group behavior. Communication, effective communication strategies within groups. You need to find a good leader or a good team leader for the group, and this team leader may have the let's say the skills, the communication skills, the organizational and management skills are very important when you try to, and also the organizational behavior and the emotional intelligence are very important in the position of a team leader. And conflict resolution. It also is very important to find techniques how to resolve conflicts within teams, as each individual is different. They also have a different behavior and a different manner of how they solve conflicts. So we cannot choose only one way to approach all the individuals that we have in the team if we want that the team is or has a good atmosphere. Organizational structure and culture involves the design and culture of an organization or of a team. Organizational culture, it is all about shared values, beliefs, and norms that influence behavior. On the other hand, organizational structure is how tasks are divided, coordinated, and supervised. So it's important that we respect all of the team members, and it's also important that we share and we set goals since the beginning. So also responsibilities, so we also can request later in supervision how these tasks are formed or performed. And leadership and management. Leadership and management focuses more on the role that leaders and managers have in influencing organizational behavior. Key theories related to leadership and management include different styles of leadership. So, depending on the mission and vision of the company, depending on the project, and depending on the person and the organizational behavior of the company or the or the policy of the company, it has different styles of leadership. We cannot use the same style of leadership in every company. Situational leadership is adapting leadership style to the situation, because it's important to not use the same leadership style in every situation, as we said before. And emotional intelligence is a very good concept and a very, very important concept in implementing good policy, in implementing a healthy work environment, in implementing productivity and increasing performance on employees. What can be some practical applications of organizational behavior in HR? Organizational behavior in HR can help with recruitment and selection, because while using organizational behavior principles in selecting candidates who fit well within the organizational culture and exhibit desired behaviors. So it is important because it helps you find the suitable candidates that match to your mission and vision. It helps in training and development. You can design so by understanding each individual's behavior and how their behavior can affect your company. You can develop and deliver the right trainings for your employee development. And as we said before, if we invest on our um, employees, then we are investing on our own companies. It helps in performance management because it implements systems that can motivate and reward desired behaviors from the employees. Of course, it enhances the employee engagement, because if employees see in your policy that you have organizational behavior, that you have trainings for leadership, that you implement effective communication between the teams, then they are more committed and motivated to work in this organization. And of course, it enhances the change management, so they adapt better to changes. Implementing these principles in corporate settings. Implementing organizational behavior principles in corporate settings involves the strategic planning and consistent application across various HR functions. What does this mean? This means that in order to have a good implementation of these principles, you need to start since the hiring process, or also before, since the hiring description or since the job description. This may be involving tests to understand the candidates, to understand the candidate's behavior, or tests that may see its character or communication skills, or how motivated the employee is to work there or to work in general. So there are several steps and strategies that are used in implementing organizational behavior. These steps and strategies are depending on the company, and they are not similar to they can be similar, but they are not the same. So it needs to be individual for each company. First, it is very important to assess organizational, cultural, and environment. By this, you can gather data on employee perceptions, attitude, and satisfaction levels to understand more about the employees that you currently have and what can be changed or how they can share these perceptions and attitudes with others. You identify organizational culture, values, and norms, and you share this to the employees. So you share that you have a diversity and inclusive environment. And then you identify gaps and areas for improvement. How is this done? This is done by the feedback that you take from the surveys that you do to your employees. Secondly, it is very, very important that we define clear goals and objectives for our employees. If we don't identify and if we don't define clear goals and objectives, how can our employees know what they need to do? If we don't give them goals, then they cannot work. And then they go to procrastination, they go to burnout, they don't understand why they are working, etc. You need to tell them to align with your business strategy. So you need to ensure that organizational behavior initiatives support overall business goals. It is very important to set specific and measurable goals depending on the team that you have, on the employees that you have, and also on other things that are important for the company. Develop leadership and management skills. It is very important that we do leadership training for our employees, and not only leadership training but also communication skills, I'd say, emotional intelligence training, management, and overall organizational skills training. Enhance communication and collaboration. It is very important that the employees understand that they are being heard, that their needs are being communicated to the right people, and that you are working how to improve all of their needs. It also
Hello,
needs.
Silvana. Just to make sure, am I still on the one key concepts slide?
No, no. We are at 13, at page 13.
Oh, oh my God. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So I saw
I
you
need
going down the list of the key concepts.
Yes.
And okay, so we went through individual
Yes,
behavior.
I went to the concepts one by one because I have put them in.
Okay. Then we went through group behavior. I'm going to spend like a couple, like 10 seconds
Okay.
so everybody has time to read the slide.
I will also send them one by one, and the students can email me, or if they don't understand anything. Of course, we will also do some questions for everything that you have at the end. So,
Okay. So you went through the practical applications, correct?
yes, yes.
And implementing organizational
Yes,
behavior.
now we are here. We are at page 13.
Okay. So implementing.
Uh-huh.
So you're on number
Okay.
3.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I was talking about how important it is to have also collaborate tools and platforms that can facilitate teamwork and collaboration, such as like project management or communication platform into the corporate. So they have like collaborative tools between each other, so the employees. Okay, we go on to the next page. Fostering a positive organizational culture. It is very important to foster positive organizational culture in a company because you share your values and mission, and this is very, very important to be set since the beginning, to be told to clearly communicate the organizational core values and mission to all employees. In this way, they will understand for what they will be working and if they are okay with this. If you understand since the beginning that an employee does not understand, or maybe you have not communicated clearly your vision and mission, then you cannot request a good performance from this employee. Recognition and rewards are very important also because you can develop programs that recognize and reward behaviors that align within organizational values and goals. For example, reinforcement or positive reinforcement is a good recognition and reward for employees that have higher performance and achievement. Implementing an effective recruitment and selection processes. What does that mean? In order to find the most suitable employees for you, you can add some personality assessments. So, to better understand about their personality, and by understanding about their personality and making some behavioral interviews, then you determine where this employee can be focused into the company, or in which team, in which direction. This is easier also for the employee because they will work in a place that they know that they are being understood and they can give their highest potential, and also good for the company. Okay, we go on. Designing comprehensive training and development programs. It is important to create an onboarding program to acclimate new hires to the company culture and expectations. For example, you may have in your company policy for the new hires that you have an onboarding program. For example, in 1 week, they can learn, and you can also see them how they interact, how their communication skills are with the teamers, and maybe another senior employee can see and determine where they can suit best in the company. It is also important to offer ongoing training opportunities to better develop employee skills and knowledge. Goal setting and feedback. We said that it's important to set measurable goals and achievable goals. But how can we track if these goals are being accomplished? By seeking feedback. And seeking feedback is from surveys. It is very important that the HR department does surveys time to time to take feedback from the employees. This will help them also to determine performance appraisal, to determine what kind of trainings they need to do, and to find areas for improvement. Implementing employee engagement and well-being programs. And as we said, it is very important to make surveys so we can know employees' feedback. By regularly making survey to employees, by seeing their engagement and identifying areas for improvement. It is also good that in the company policies you have some well-being initiatives. You may offer programs that support physical or mental and emotional well-being, such as fitness programs or mental health resources or flexible working arrangement like hybrid workplace or other, depending on the company. It is important to manage change effectively because you need to change some things in order to be successful. But it is most important that your employees can adapt to this change effectively. By providing training on change management principles, you can help your employees adapt better to organizational challenges or to the structure that needs to be changed. It is very important that you maintain communication with them during every change to see and to track every action and how each step is going. Because if you don't take this feedback or you take a negative feedback, then you need to start again and see where are the areas for improvement. It is very important that we encourage a diversity and inclusion environment, so we can offer trainings and programs that promote awareness and appreciation of diversity, because we are all different and we all bring our own perception of norms, values, and workplace. Developing and enforcing policies that promote an inclusive work environment where all employees feel valued and respected is very important. And lastly, it's very important to have regular reviews on the strategies that you use for organizational behavior and make adjustments as necessary to ensure continuous improvement in the field. Thank you very much. This was the presentation for today. Now I will be waiting for your questions. If you have any question,